Hi, my loves. Welcome back. And firstly, I want to apologize for the sound of my voice right now. I was traveling, and when I landed, boom, stuffy as ever. So I sorry about the situation that we have going on. But it's okay because we're back, and I just have some lovely insight to share with you guys. I have found that after reflection, months of reflection, I found that I'm pretty content with my life and my day to day. And what I mean by that is I'm not waking up angry or anxious about tasks that I have to do. I'm not like slugging my way through life. I'm not waking up feeling lethargic and like I don't want to start my day. And this is I feel like the reason is because I romanticize every part of my life that I can to a T. I act like I'm the main character because I am of my own life, and you are too of your life, and you move as such. Life does not have to be boring and mundane and tedious. And I feel like just because we have a lot going on doesn't mean that we can't add a little magic, you know? What I found was that, first of all, I was seldom taking a second to appreciate the beautiful things, even if they're like super duper small. I feel like just based off of like where I live and the culture and society that we're in, I'm very much oftentimes focused on the next big thing, on humongous achievements, on, I don't know, just being successful in a large capacity that I sometimes don't actually think about. Okay, but like, what are the small things that I'm really grateful for that really add to my life and make my day better, you know? I really can only speak for myself, but I feel like I am often always on go mode, and that doesn't give me a second to slow down and appreciate the small things. For example, in the summer when the sun is shining, when I wake up and the first thing I see is like light coming through my window, being able to read a book on a commute. You know, I often always complain about a commute because my commutes are usually like an hour, and it does suck sometimes. But reading a book or listening to a good podcast or listening to a good playlist can add to the day and make it fun. And then, you know what I mean? Like, instead of me like sitting on the train, like miserable, thinking about how long it's going to take me to get to my destination, sometimes, you know, you can look outside, look at the beautiful nature. I'm not sure what the scene looks like where you live, but I'm hoping there's trees. I'm sure there's trees. Take a second to appreciate that. I sometimes just look around at the people as well on the train and just think about how, I don't know, everyone has their own individual lives, and I don't know, we're just all on earth together. It's kind of random, but I really do feel like give yourself moments of appreciation during things that you're going to have to be doing every single day. Don't always wait for those huge moments to celebrate. Create joy where you can in the small moments, because I think that's really what matters and really what will determine how happy and content we feel with our lives and our day-to-day schedules. So listen, I know that sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, there's gonna be, regardless, we're adults, there are gonna be things that we just don't wanna do. They're not fun. This could be cleaning your room, this could be taking your car to get maintenance, whatever it might be. Even little things like paying bills or like doing my like budgets. I wouldn't call that fun. I wouldn't say that it's fun, but you can make it fun or at least a little more enjoyable by adding things to it. When you wake up in the morning, you're gonna have to wake up regardless, right? And maybe you have to go to work, maybe you have things that you have to do. Instead of waking up and immediately going on your phone and thinking about, ugh, I don't wanna leave my bed, I hate the day, I don't wanna get up, I don't wanna go to work, I don't wanna do this. Instead of doing that, take control of your day. It's literally your life. Do not let external factors and commitments determine how you feel about your day and your life. So instead of waking up and going onto your phone immediately, maybe wake up, read for 10 minutes. That's what I like to do. Instead of, especially if I'm feeling very tired and groggy and I'm like, I don't really care to get up right now, and my bed's really cozy, I will read for 10 minutes, and I find that that kind of wakes me up but also gets me excited about the day, because I often read like self-help books in the morning just to get my day started, and it kind of reminds me of the bigger picture of what I'm working towards and why I'm even getting up in the first place. You can even, you know, like when you're brushing your teeth, obviously we have to all wake up and brush our teeth. I hope we're all waking up and brushing our teeth. But when you're doing that, instead of thinking about work or what you have to eat for lunch or whatever it might be, listen to some lo-fi music, listen to some jazz, act like you are the main character. This is your movie and you are the star in it. Act as such. I often will, after I've like, read for 10 minutes, sometimes I'll read some affirmations. um and when I go and like start brushing my teeth and everything and washing my face and getting ready for the day, I'll put on either a really good podcast or some YouTube videos from some creators that I find really inspiring. And once again, it reminds me of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I feel less like robotic, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I'm just waking up to do things with no purpose in life. I understand that there are things that I have to do, like I have to work to make money, duh. But it's not a miserable experience anymore because I really am taking control of my life and what I do with it and how I feel throughout my day to day and from task to task. Even when I'm like sitting and going to do work in coffee shops, for example, I make it fun. Like change up the coffee shop that you're going to. Like I do have work that I really could just do at home, but I try and spice it up and make it fun. So I go to a coffee shop. I'll of course bring my book with me and my journal and make it fun and make it feel like I'm in a movie or a little TV show. I'll get a chai latte, obsessed with them, or even like I treat myself to bubble tea. And I'm not saying like, guys, like don't have bubble tea every day. That's not good for you. It's a lot of sugar. But just see how you can make things fun for yourself. A little drink, a little treat, a little sweet treat makes me excited to do my work. So that's what I try and do and just make the aesthetic look nice. Like I have, if you have an iPhone, I'm not sure, I'm sure you can do this on Android, but I put on my like digital detox, what are they called, the little focuses, yeah, my digital whoa, my digital detox focus, and that change, like I have a different lock screen for it. I make sure that I don't have notifications that are coming in that are going to distract me. And it just, I think, adds to the like aesthetic of like, ooh, time to get work done. And once things are cute, you want to do them more. Like, I don't know, change your laptop lock screen or your home screen and make it something that's really inspiring because you're going on there regardless, right? So just why not make things fun for yourself? So some of the ways that I romanticize my life. Whew. The first thing is really think about it, get sensory. Yeah. And what I mean by this is how can you experience things on a higher level? Let's say I am at home, it's evening time, and I'm trying to unwind for the day. What does it sound like? Is there lo-fi music playing? Is there jazz music playing? Is there R&B or whatever you listen to? Is there music playing in the background? What does the lighting look like? For me, dim, warm lighting with some LEDs is my favorite thing ever. I just need like a little pop of color, but what does the lighting look like? I never turn on my regular room light, like the ceiling light, because I think it's the ugliest thing ever out there, and the tone just doesn't, it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel cozy. Like genuinely think about, okay, how can I create this experience for myself? And make sure that I feel like, I don't know, things are purposeful, instead of like, okay, it's the end of the evening, like it's the end of the day, I have to like get into my room now and wind for bed because I have to. Like make it fun, like turn it into a spa experience. Sometimes my cousin called me the other day and she was like, it sounds like what's going on, because it sounds like you're in a spa, like it sounds very relaxing. And I was like, you know what, yeah, you're right. I'm trying to create a certain aesthetic and experience for myself, just to make me a little happier when I'm English today, just to make me a little happier when I have to do tasks that I need to get done. If you guys are into scents and stuff, what does your room smell like? Are you into lavender? Are you into vanilla? Have you can you light a candle? Do you have a diffuser? Do you have bed spray? Little things like that really will help to cultivate and create just a, I don't know, like really fun experience. In general, creating a routine or something that I look forward to is really what has made life a little more fun for me, made things a little bit more enjoyable, because at the end of the day, like I mentioned, like we're gonna have to do things we don't want to do. Why not spice it up and make it fun? It's your life. I really want you guys to remember this. Like it's your life. Do not let work or other tasks or other commitments you have bully you and determine how you feel about your life. We don't know how long we're here. Make sure you're having a good time when you're doing it, when you're doing anything really. Like, think about, what is your morning routine? What is something that you can wake up and look forward to doing, so that, you have a little more pep in your step when you're getting ready for your day. When you're going to bed, what is something that you can do that makes you a little bit more excited to prepare for the next day? Sometimes, and even if that is like, okay, you know what, after I unwind, I'm going to watch a show for an hour. Little things like that. Like, don't get sucked into just mindlessly scrolling on social media, or just binge watching something because you feel like you're trying to escape from your day. No, we don't want to escape. We want to enhance. I now am not in a place where I feel like I have to escape from anything. And I feel really good about that. And obviously, it takes work, and there's still things in my life that I'm trying to improve. But I genuinely don't feel like, when I wake up early in the morning, or when I get home and I don't have any more work to do, I don't feel like I need to escape, because I have included and implemented little joys throughout my day that make me happy, that remind me of why I'm doing what I'm doing. And just to remind me of the beauty of life in general, because I promise you, we will get to one day, like, there will be a day when we're no longer doing what we were doing, and we romanticize that stuff, and I think we'll feel a little bit nostalgic. Like, maybe one day I will miss my hour commutes, just looking on the train and being able to just sit and listen to my music or read my book, really don't take these small moments for granted. And just, I don't know, see if you can find a little joy, a little spark in the everyday. But if you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, like, what's a fun mug you can have that just makes you look forward to drinking your coffee or your tea, little things like that. Okay, I really do have to end off this video because I sound a hot mess of a monster, and I just don't want to do this to you guys anymore. But I thank you all so much for watching. Always remember, this is your life. Spice it up how you want to, so that you are moving through it and feeling really good. I love you all, babes, and I will see you next week.